Hi there, it's Mr. Swan. I wanted to read you another book. I love this author. She does her own pictures too. Her name is Gail Gibbons. This may be related to some of the stuff you learn in school as well. And if you like being outside, this is definitely a book you might appreciate. This book is called From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. Most plants make seeds. A seed contains the beginning of a new plant. Tomatoes, squash, violet, tulip, daisy, rose, pea, buttercup, corn. Seeds are different shapes, sizes, and colors. This is making me think about that video that Miss Buttman made. Go check that one out too. All seeds grow into the same kind of plant that made them. Sunflower seeds grow into sunflowers. Acorns come from oak trees, so they grow into big, strong oak trees. Many plants grow flowers. Flowers are where most seeds begin. Apple tree, zinnia, dandelion, aster. A flower is made up of many parts. Petals. The sticky part on top of the pistil is called the stigma. The center of the flower is the pistil. The bottom of the pistil are tiny egg cells called ovules. This is the sepal and the stem. The parts of the flower around the pistil are the stamens. Stamens make yellow powder called pollen. There's a lot of that on my car this spring. Before a seed can begin to grow, a grain of pollen from the stamen must land on the stigma at the top of the pistil of a flower, like itself. This is called pollination. Pollination happens in different ways. Often, wind blows pollen from flower to flower. Bees, other insects, and hummingbirds help pollinate too. While they visit the flowers for their sweet juice called nectar, pollen rubs on their bodies. There's a bee in that flower and a hummingbird in that one. Then they carry the pollen to other flowers where it comes off onto its pistil. There we go. It's happening. If a pollen grain from a flower lands on the pistil of the same kind of flower, it grows a long tube through the pistil into an ovule. This is the beginning of a seed. The seeds grow inside the flower, even as the flower begins to die. As the seeds become bigger, a fruit or a pod grows around them. The fruit or pod protects the seeds. Here's a seed pod. There's fruit beginning to grow. When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. The seeds are ready to become new plants. Some seeds fall to the ground around the base of the plant, where they will grow. Some pods or fruits open and the seeds pop out. Sometimes, when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. Other seeds fall into streams, ponds, rivers, or even the ocean. There they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along a shore. The wind scatters seeds. Some seeds have fluff on them that lets them float to the ground like tiny parachutes. Others have wings that spin as they fall. Animals help scatter seeds too. They hide acorns and nuts on the ground. Some seeds have hooks that stick to the fur of animals or to people's clothing. Later, they drop off onto the ground. A flower bed or vegetable garden is beautiful. Seeds are planted to grow in the gardens. The seeds come in small envelopes or boxes. Directions explain how to plant the seeds and care for the plants. The beginning of a plant is curled up inside each seed. Food is stored inside the seed too. The seed has a seed coat on the outside to protect it. A seed coat, the beginning of the plant, and the food inside for that plant, all inside this bean. A seed will not sprout until certain things happen. First, it must be on or in the soil. Then it needs rain to soak the seed and soften its seed coat. When the sun shines and warms the ground, the seed coat breaks open and the seed begins to grow. This is called germination. A root grows down into the soil. The root takes in water and minerals from the soil for food. There's a root growing and the plant is starting to sprout. Up grows a shoot. Green leaves grow up from the shoot toward the sun. The plant grows bigger and bigger. The leaves make food for the plant from the water and minerals in the soil, the sunlight, and the air all around the plant. What is that called? When a plant makes energy from the sunlight and the water and the minerals it gets from the soil. Finally, the plant is full grown. Buds on the plant open into flowers where new seeds will grow. Many of the foods that people eat are seeds, fruits, and pods. They are full of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals. They're tasty too. A From Seed to Plant project. How to raise beans. You could try this at home. Watch your beans as you get them wet, maybe with a paper towel, in a clean jar. Put them in some sunlight. As they start to germinate, growing roots down and sprouts up, then you might need to plant them in some soil. Keep watering them, but not too much. Make sure they get plenty of sunshine, and maybe you'll get a big leafy plant. It's okay if it doesn't work, but it's worth trying. I would love to hear about any plants you grow. And please check out that video Miss Buttman did and all the other videos at the Academic Center for Transitions YouTube channel.